Hello everyone, and welcome to another preview video to a new space strategy game, the Pegasus Expedition. It's gonna launch tomorrow. I got given early access to it by the lovely people over at Color Gameworks, and yeah, let's jump into this. I actually know really little about the game, outside of that it is about the Pegasus, about humanity expanding into the Pegasus galaxy. Yes, here we go with the intro instrument. Humanity was at war. Huge sentient and hostile life form. Ooh, okay. Pegasus Expedition. Going out. Okay, so we're getting sent out to save Earth. And we are the fleet of the European Union. Okay. Turn-based strategy.
Officers, soldiers, colleagues. You all know very well why we are here, and what we are about to do soon. First, remember this moment, and remember the stakes. We will risk ourselves on behalf of everything you care about, and everyone you ever knew. And when the time comes, you will be troubled. You will doubt. We all will. At that very moment, remember this. Do your best, do what you can, and it will be enough. It will be enough if anything in our power can be. There's no telling how this is going to end. But in the end, one thing will be certain. That we gave it all we had.
God damn. Let's go. So, selecting and moving fleets. You can select fleet by left-clicking its icon on the star map, and then, or its card below. Hold Control to select all fleets present and Shift to add or to remove from your selection. You can move your select fleets along the lanes between stars by right-clicking on nearby star systems. Okay. So we have a fleet here. We can move them over there. Welcome to the Pegasus Galaxy, Director. Pegasus Expedition has now officially begun. The perimeter around the portal has been formed, and the main force is being moved through. So far it's all according to plan, you could say. So we are the spearhead of the expedition. You can... okay. Story-driven. Grand strategy. As you can see, a lot of resources coming up. Happiness, energy, population, rare earth, minerals. Here our different heroes or characters, admirals, governors, operatives, science being a thing as well. How detailed the plan do we actually have? Level of intel we had beforehand was very limited at best. Yeah, we could have made a detailed plan, but without the relevant info, it'd be pretty useless from square one. So we really did just jump into the unknown. If you had better ideas for the plan, you could have brought it up a little earlier. So it's not like anyone would have listened. Just the main critique that was thrown around back home. It's not like they were exactly wrong. Maybe not, but this is still the best we can do. Okay, 4 characters. Okay, very well. Right now we can't stay around the portal for long, so we need to move into the closest star system to form up. Yes, our recon units are already approaching the Sokka system. And there we got to set up some infrastructure, assess the surroundings, and start making ourselves permanent. My teams are still on the other side. Once they've come through and set themselves up, we will start making sense of all the information we should be already collecting. Oh, we are. Don't you worry, Dr. Lawrence. Okay, our diplomat, even Loch. That does leave the question of dividing the initial systems between us and our allies. I presume the logistics would demand that. Great Admiral Perron, Director, sorry to interrupt, but we've got an urgent transmission from the recon units in the Soka system. Well, what about it? This is a rather important meeting we are having. I know, ma'am, but it's that they've made contact. Oh boy.
It took 9 hours. 9 hours in the Pegasus Galaxy, and we were at war. They didn't fire warning shots. And we weren't going to take it lying down.
Oh boy. Let's have some combat action. Great voiceover. Her voice is really good. Okay. Combat strategies. Before the battle, you can choose a strategy. Start by choosing the frontal assault strategy. Always in there. Battle groups. The fleet are now using the frontal assault strategy and have formed their battle group based on that strategy. Now switch to the hunting detachment strategy and see its effect on the battle group. Okay. It is recommended to preview different strategies to find the best one for the current battle. Switch to lightning strike to see if the effect on the battle groups and attack routes. Okay, so yeah, enemy is around there. Starting the battle, we have now chosen the lightning strike strategy. Our troops are ready to proceed to plan. Begin, press the start combat button. Okay. Our units come in and are firing. Seems like we can only give commands from the sideline. No direct things, but we are taking over. We lost some ships, but not too many. Grand Admiral, Elodie Perron. What the hell is going on there? We've made contact with something. It appears sentient, perhaps somewhat humanoid, and operates heavily armed space vessels. They fired on sight and we returned fire. We destroyed a small unit in the Soka system, probably a garrison. So whatever they are, we are now at war with them. What would you do if an unidentified fleet appeared out of nowhere in your star system? They must be terrified right now. I just hope we didn't start something irreversible. It is unfortunate, but I do not see how we could have done anything differently. First contacts like this are probably always a little tense. But our only experience is from the Colossals, and they never negotiated at all. So far there's only been these kind of new contacts. So what now? I still don't have my people here, but I would like to send a team to investigate the remains in the Soka system. You do what you can. In any case, the Soka system is now secure, and we need to move in and start setting ourselves up as soon as possible. That hasn't changed. Let's go. Okay. Can build here now. When it's activated at the end of the turn, your remaining resources will be used to advance the development in the system. Okay, you can do auto build. Okay, so there's multiple sections around that are all filled with other ships. European Union. We don't know where the other two factions are. They said there were two more factions. What guess the Americans and the Chinese? Or Asian formation and American formation? I guess we can't. Yeah, we can't build anything there. Buildable. Okay, construction. Can't construct anything here. Scan this turn. Can upgrade this. And then we can start constructing more things here. Spaceship. We have a lot of resources. Black hole reactor. Spaceborne shipyard, repair station. Wants us to build this, I guess. Oh no, station construction is not available. It can't do anything yet. Ah, it's 3 turns, okay. We have this fleet with Ajax-class cruisers and Cyan-class carriers and some artillery ships. And over here we have some Eagle-class cruisers. Okay, and some artillery. Fast travel. Yeah. Garrison fleets. Okay. Can't hire new admirals. Okay. Let's end the turn. Let's see where this goes. Soka is a pretty round place. Okay. The others have come in as well. The shiny new horizon.
This was it. We were here with very limited time and nearly endless pressure from home. For better or worse, this was our final plan. We would soon get to see how it would play out.
Okay. Nope. Okay, there we go. So our allies have now started moving through the portal, occupying the nearby star systems. Okay. Very good. So well, we now surveyed the Soka system and it's not exactly a paradise. Unfortunately not. The planets we have are either toxic, unstable, overly hot, or radioactive. I think we got the picture. We do not need a foothold, pleasant or not. We do need a foothold, pleasant or not. The second wave is almost ready to move and we should immediately send them to occupy further systems. That means actively causing more conflict with the new civilization we've met? It does. We need some territory, and they haven't even mounted a retaliatory attack. One could say they appear kind of weak, a state we should perhaps take advantage of. And having some depth in our defenses wouldn't hurt either. Do we really need to expand that fast? Are you listening, sir? Would you rather house millions of refugees on a toxic or radioactive planet? We still don't know if it will all come to that. No, we don't, but I hope I made myself clear. I believe you did, Dr. Lawrence. The director, the second wave is ready and waiting for the order. Very well, give them the go-ahead. Okay. When multiple fleets are in combat, both sides pick one to send into battle. If the attacker loses, the losing fleet is removed from the selection, and both sides pick a new fleet for combat. If the attacker is victorious, the defender must retreat. Any fleet that can't retreat are lost. Okay. Okay. Starting combat. Spread out combat. When the enemy system has a larger number of defense stations and choosing more spread out strategies like lightning attack or hunting can destroy them before they can cause much damage to your fleet. Okay. Understood. Cautious advance. Frontal assault. All coming in from over there. This way they're coming in from here and here. Hunting detachments, they're coming in from all 3 sides. Okay, I don't quite get the modifiers yet. stage this hold, slowly coming in from over here, I guess. But just frontally go through there. Victory at any cost, no retreat. Let's go stage this hold. I want to see how this goes. Okay, run them down. Can do nuclear stuff as well. We can use some actions here as well. There's an enemy defensive station over here. Our ships are coming in over here. Got that space station. And our ships are moving on now. A lot of shots moving in over here. Yeah, ships now have arrived here. Defensive ships sitting over there. Missile cyber, can you pause? Yes, you can. But not with space. Is there a hotkey for it? P, the hotkey for it? No. Okay. Okay, this is not working out too well at the moment. Okay. Let's fire some missile salvos. Long shots fired over here. Okay, we are beating them now. A lot of casualties on both sides though. Interesting action. I wish you could zoom a slight bit closer. Like there seems to be a solid amount of detail. Wish you could go just a tad bit closer to it. Okay, enemy did flee. Okay. We can build a station over here. We're building a station over here. Transit station. Okay. Yeah, I guess our fleet's moved already. We have 2 fleets now. This fleet though is heavily damaged, so repairing it would be of great use. But we can't do that. And we don't have this yet either. We don't have any income yet, so we need to be careful. Rune has been taken. And yeah, we lost similar amounts to the enemy. That's obviously also not great when we can't rebuild yet. So this is first expeditionary fleet of... what's the faction called? Diplomacy. Understood. And trade resources. Okay. There's a trading system. Okay. Expected reactions. Those are allies over here. The Daras. Okay. We don't see much of this galaxy just yet. But we somehow they are all controlled by someone. And there are links over there. So I guess there will be someone over there as well. Can we... No, not enough movement points. Where's the movement points? Combat strength of the unit. Available jumps 2. Why can't you move with 2 jumps? Okay. Well, I guess we gonna end it for now. Okay, we got another attack coming in here. Let's fight that one. Let's try the lightning strike again and see how it goes. Okay, I have nukes on this. Yeah, obviously unethical. Nukes. A classic. Okay, that was insanely quick. So... Ooh, and there is someone new. Okay. Interesting. So, yeah, these are of the same faction, but this is a new faction. So, there's not just one alien race here, that's for sure. And we have taken a new star system here. We can't enter the system just yet. Okay. Not sure if this is limited by the game version, or if this is like by the game build, or if this is coming on later. We will see. Can build a station over here. We have the manpower. It's not too expensive, so let's do it. And let's end the turn. Wait, we're having a fleet over there as well? Where do they come from? There seems to be a lot of stuff there. Let's not do this. It looked like a fight we would not win. Okay, now we can end the round. Yeah, we don't have any great economy yet. Pretty simple resources. Okay, new turn. Quite the force over there. Can repair this fleet. Can we actually though? Oh, yeah, we can. How do we select the single fleet over there? Okay, this way. And this way we can fight here. This is your galactic reputation. If it indicates how the faction of the Pegasus Galaxy currently view us. Although using all means allowed strategies and strategic weapons are strong options to win battles, their usage will deteriorate our reputation and can lead to other faction using the same means against us. Okay. But isn't hunting detachment heavier than lightning strike? I don't know. Combat modifiers plus 10% damage. Plus 20% damage, like all means allowed. Okay, let's not try to do it then. Let's try to go in this way then, once more. Okay, this seems to be an easy hit. Base station should go down relatively easily. This with missiles. Coming in here. Ships have arrived. Okay. Got an explosion over there. Missile strike doing its thing. Ooh. can't retreat from there. Okay, we can move over here though. Wait. Okay, the ships went over here and now they go over here. Okay. Yeah, tough battle. We lost a good amount of ships here. I still don't have a clue how ships work and what the difference between the ships are. Hope that will be explained once we can build some. As currently, I mean, there seems to be classic classes. Like a bit of mix of ship and land warfare classes with artillery ships. Obviously not being too much of a thing in real life. I guess there were a couple of in World War I, a couple of big bombardment ships the British had, but other than that, usually not really a thing. High-speed travel, yeah. But that was pretty bloody, wasn't it? So we will need to repair these. This fleet also not super strong. This is going to be repaired. Are these not dead? Like it says it repairs them, but aren't that ship dead? Like this has 0 health. Does that mean it will get repaired? Or is it gone? Because a 0 health ship for me means it should be built anew. No? Am I wrong there? Okay, our allies here haven't done much. There's a good amount of factions though, as you can see up here. Okay. And you can, I guess, piss off the whole Pegasus galaxy, or you can play this diplomatic, but how so? Like obviously at the moment we are fighting. What is this symbol meaning? Do we need to take more of the galaxy? This seems an easy enough system. 39 combat power. Okay. This is built now. And build a shipyard. Okay, how else do we get energy? This costs us energy. Is not the right star for this, okay. That's a bit disappointing. Let's see. Late October 20. Okay, so turns are 2-week turns. We can't build that. This is... But we also don't have a black hole. We can't produce energy at the moment. This is interesting. Can do supply hubs. We don't have any production here either. Let's toggle on auto build and let's see what it does. This is now back into action. So I'm gonna send you over there, as that should be easy combat. Two battle groups, cautious assault. Let's go. Oh yeah. Hit them hard. So it's coming in nicely. Okay. unnecessary. No friendly fire at least though. Enemy disengaging. And we have contact with something that looks like a phoenix. Okay. European Union in space. Have some construction. Yep, energy consumption is too high. Our fleet was victorious. We still took some losses. Not sure if... No, the damaged ones don't get repaired, I don't think. They're destroyed ones. Okay, now we have these symbols. Okay, this is how you enter the lead thing. You can like create new ships here as well. Carrier frigates, flying carriers. They have different costs. Let's build one of these. Guess we can't build any over... Okay, this fleet is full anyway. We can't do repair station. We don't have any research yet either. Secure room for our operation. Is there not enough room yet? I feel like we have good amounts of room now. No? Let's see what happens when we auto-resolve this. Okay. I mean, it's not really... It still fights out the battle. We might as well choose the strategy, I guess. I feel like this should be now enough room, no? Well. My eyes, this is... Okay, we get energy. Our hubs. We have 4 admirals out of 6. What is happening? Bests. We're holding Soka. Do they want us to take this system? Is that what you're telling us? 57. Can move or defend for 7 turns. It's actually a pretty long repair. 7 turns, okay. 2-turn repair on you. We don't have enough resources. Oh, but we're getting resources now. On what basis? Shipyard constructed. On Soka. Mine construction. How did you construct a mine? Guess it's something we still can't access. Tried to press it, but it doesn't really do it. Would expect this to be limited by the test build. Okay. We're getting resources now. We don't have power anymore though. Once more. Power is running out. Do you allow? No. Okay. You all don't have this kind of sun. Where can I see what kind of sun it is though? I'm not too certain. This looks pretty expensive. Can we do it now? Yes. No. Didn't we just... Okay. Yeah, we can do it. 2 turns for repairing this. A lot of turns for the repairs. Game seems to go relatively long when it comes to turns. If a repair does take 7. Isn't this good enough? Isn't this good enough? Are we building more of these mines on the other systems as well? Now that we have conquered them for longer? I'm not sure. Okay. This one costs energy. This one produces something. This one doesn't produce anything just yet. Okay, that's what auto build does. And currently auto build is the only thing we can do really. Because we can't enter the system ourselves. You look like a system where this looks like a sun for solar. I mean, this also kinda does. No. I have no idea what this is. Interesting. Also, I wonder if in multiple runs you always start up here, or maybe you start somewhere down here as well. That's something. The replayability of this, as it's obviously story-based, but some variety would still be really nice. Okay, our allies are taking over some systems as well now. I wonder how long they will stay our allies with that. Portal to Soul. Okay. Let's fight. And let's use a lightning strike here. Coming in from all sides. We seem to win hard. What? How does it look when we use nuclear? Okay. Oh boy. Yeah, that allows us to win here. Using some shots to help out. Enemy tries to retreat. Okay. Yeah. We took heavy casualties though. Baron. Can use auto build here. And what can we achieve with diplomacy with this faction, for example? Resources. Okay. Free trade rights. Okay, there we decline that. We don't have any... Oh, we have science now. Okay. How does that work? Hope that gives us a cutscene now to the scientist. And I wonder if the characters become any more in-depth as they are obviously, yeah, like something like StarCraft, where you talk of your characters, though no one of them seems to be like as unique or cut out like a Troy or so. Okay. Don't know what exactly is over here. So far it's... Don't know if I fully got everything yet. Okay, soy slings. Can now do research. Can upgrade to colonies. Okay, let's leave it at that. I think our part of the galaxy is solid starting ground. Let's see what the research does. Now that we get it. And that it is increasing as well. I wonder if you can play this game without more war. Like, obviously you need to fight at the beginning, but it seems to be a system that is relatively built around war, settlement, and colonies. I have news. I'm not sure whether it is good or not. Probably not. Yes. We have been contacted by another species, and everything about them is rather worrying. How come? It's an invitation to an audience with the Armenian Imperial representative. We broadcasted it simultaneously on pretty much every frequency we use. Huh, that itself is a pretty respectable feat. Imperial. We'll see if they really are something worthy of that word. They broadcast their message in Melstriak so that we'd understand. The translation may not be entirely accurate. I presume we are going to accept the invitation. Anything but the kind of first contact we had with the Roar clan. Let's go to war if it turns out to be necessary, but let's do it when we want to and when we're prepared. It's interesting that they are already inviting us to a meeting, while we are hardly even knew of their existence. You could call it worrying as well. This Tamanian Empire and the Roar have been neighbors for a long time. So they surely have heard that some new species is wiping the Roar off the map. I presume I'll be the one to participate. So what is our stance in the meeting? Do we want to appear strong and indifferent to them, or appear friendly and cooperative? Let's try to be diplomatic. We need their respect. If we look weak, they might think it's a good idea to intervene in our war of the Roar. We have to appear friendly, for them not to perceive us as a threat. We don't want them to taking us too seriously just yet. Sounds smart. No matter whether we want to attack them later or not. It's good to appear harmless for now. Alright. That's what it's going to be. Let's just not be too meek. We do want their respect. Oh. Okay. Avian. Welcome, newcomers. It appears you have already translated the Melstier tongue since you replied to our invitation. Evenloch. Yes, we have. It's quite simple, actually, when you've grasped the basics. It is, though its expressive capability is thus quite limited. The Tamanian Empire welcomes you to this galaxy, trusting that you are here with friendly and peaceful intentions. Okay. Yes, we only seek peaceful coexistence. To be honest, your recent action in this sector don't exactly support that. You are probably not aware, but the Roar clan lands are de jure part of the Tamanian Empire. De jure, okay. That's how space empires talk. The Roar were enjoying momentary independence, but that doesn't mean we renounced our claim to their system. We have been acting solely in self-defense. The Roar attacked us multiple times, giving us no other option but to respond. Our military actions have only been the appropriate response. We naturally recognize your right to defend yourself, but the Roar are already defeated. You do not need to occupy the whole sector. This occupation is unnecessary. Could challenge them. No, let's explain. We couldn't afford to risk it. They had to be neutralized quickly and surely. I see. But what is the reason for your presence in the Pegasus galaxy, as you are apparently calling it? This looks more like an invasion force than a recon mission. The Roar forced us to do it. We were looking for a place to settle. The Roar made us take it from them. Very well. I sincerely hope that you are not gained the room to settle your that you've now gained the room to settle your required and refrain yourself from tipping the fragile balance of this galaxy. Do not forget that you are not here alone. Let us continue our constructive dialogue in the future. Okay. Some systems are suitable enough to make settlements or even colonies on. These are the most valuable systems to acquire because they allow us to construct our more advanced units and resource production buildings. To upgrade our outpost into a settlement, you should hire a governor to oversee the settlement. And I guess that's also where we can get into construction. But where do we hire them? Okay, power plant over here is complete. We have this. Radar array. Unlocks the fire and computer. Increases the energy production. Go for that. Okay. We have 2 allies. We have 2 friendlies, the Ika and the Teminine. The Ika are the ones over here, right? Okay, we can't do that just yet. We have the first research. Let's go a bit further on. Yeah, the zoom level is the one thing I'm, in the battles especially, I'm a bit surprised by. It's an interesting combat system. I wonder how deep it goes. And if you will unlock more than the 6 dances. Okay. Samuel Reed, Admiral. Welcome. We are assembling because the contact we have made with yet another new species. Yes, we received an audience call from so-called Teminine Empire. We had a short conversation with their representatives. We got this scarce information you sent us about the species, but what did they actually want from us? They sent you all we know. Their motives, well, apart from them being a self-claimed empire, claiming that all the systems we had occupied are the jure part of their empire, telling us subtly but menacingly to stop our expansion immediately. The jure part of their empire. Leave the Roar alone. That's well impossible. They are asking for quite a lot, sure, but we have a bit of somewhat habitable land already. They are not stopping here. They are here to provide Earth a chance against the Colossals. Does what we have now give us a chance? You think this is enough to win the war? These few sandballs of the planet? It is clear that it is not enough. We need more, a lot more, to have any chance back home. These sandballs hardly matter. So you agree that we must go on, ignore this empire and go on. We know too little to make a well-informed decision, but there are no other options, so yes, we agree. Okay, we are risking another war while we haven't finished the first one yet. We are risking it with a civilization we know almost nothing about, and all the little we know about them points to them being a local superpower. Fair enough, but what do you suggest for our course of action? It is obvious we cannot avoid a disagreement with this Terran Empire in the long run. I suggest we try to avoid escalating the disagreement into a war, at least try to prolong it for as long as possible. Yeah, let's appease the Taman for as long as possible. We could play for time, for a while, make it at least look like we are slowing down while strengthening our fleets and economy. At least that. going to war headlong with anything we met, unnecessary risk-taking. I still think we should not waste time appeasing anyone. Also mind the risk of overextension, admirably. Slowing down here allows us to develop our infrastructure, supply lines and production. We can't win wars without them. Very well, we will slow down a bit. That will be all this time. Okay. We still can't use these. And not really increase these fleets. This one is back to full strength nearly. No. We can't improve it. This one can dash further forward. This is nearly repaired, but not fully. No, we can't afford that. Okay, this one still can't. Ah no, we have the solar harvester technology is what we need. Okay. Cancel. I wants to meet you. Director, have you got a moment? Sure, of course. Do you think we got the right approach in the audience of the timing? I suppose, aren't we nice and everything? Oh yeah, you mean nice, the nice words? Well, sure, but we refuse to give any meaningful information. The game of nice words is one thing, but the one of actions is a completely different one. And in that game we didn't play very nicely. Diplomacy sure is complicated. Unnecessarily complicated. I've got a reputation of being a blunt and unfriendly, you know. Because I like to get to the point and tell things the way they are. You're already screwed. Why should I pretend we are negotiating as equals? That just makes to make them feel better. You're of that school, are you? Make the opponent negotiator feel good about selling their soul to you. I encountered these people, and the only way they made me feel better was because I felt good for not being like them. Your approach surely works when you're negotiating from the stronger position. But how about the other way around? I'm not going to pretend to be anything I really am. I really am not there either. When you need results and fast, there's no room for that. And you were chosen here because you were responsible for the formulation of the Pegasus Expedition. I was the main representative of the European Union. We needed the world to lay down any disputes and conflicts, and quickly. With plenty of talking, persuading, threatening, and some pressure applied here and there. We achieved that. I heard you didn't shy away from some heavy-handed solutions. Results about everything else. There was a price, and we paid it. Though some paid more of it than others. But I think you agree that it was a price that needed to be paid. If you say so. I do. But anyway, thank you for the chat, sir. Of course, Evan. Okay. I don't know if they can be disloyal or anything. Happiness. Novel happiness of your civilians and personnel. I guess there is. This is required to maintain maximum protection over resources. Short-term happiness, 28. And I guess the one below is the long-term happiness? Yeah. When short-term happiness is below 25%, mineral and rare earth extraction is decreased by 25%. Below 15, it's 50% down. Oof. So, interesting game. I'm pretty sure we will continue it and have a longer look on it in the future. But this is where we end for it now. So, if you like a bit of turn-based space strategy, a bit of map painting with storytelling, maybe you should give this game a look. And yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did so, consider leaving a like. And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye.